Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jude, and back to school season is pretty much here. It's the time when we're like, oh wow, school starts in like 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm starting a new year. Yeah, how are y'all feeling about that? I mean, I'm going into upper sixth, and like nervous, but also kind of excited. Obviously we started some A2 work already because of the current situation, but yeah, interesting. Whew. But today I'm going to be talking about kind of back to school tips for starting your A levels. And my windows are open, so I hear extraneous sound. I don't know if you will. You should be able to hear birds singing, which should be kind of nice sound, because why not? But anyway, let's get right into the video. I have, how many tips do I have? 5? I have 5 tips on like your first year of A levels or even your second year of A levels. I mean, come on, we can all improve. So number 1 is be prepared. Be prepared. I've written notes because, you know, it's me. Very surprised. Be prepared. Isn't it going to be an intense year? It is going to be intense. More intense than your GCSE year. More intense than your AS year. It's going to be intense. And we need to prepare ourselves for this. If you thought GCSE was intense, you haven't experienced AS yet. Yeah. It's a massive step up in the intensity of class. It's like, what? How? No, what? What? But yeah, it's massive step up. The content is obviously harder. That's kind of the point of it existing. You know, next step up, it's going to be harder. And there is a lot more content. A lot. It's basically like doing all of your GCSE in 1 year, except you're doing it 4 times. Yeah. It's intense. And it will feel intense. But that's because it is. But you know, everyone is going through this together. Everyone's experiencing the same, like, how much work do we have to do together? So, you know, you'll be fine. You will be fine. You will be fine. I survived it. I got through the first year. Another year to go. But like, you know, you can do it too. Yeah. Number 2, this is the weird one. Time flies. Like, not even joking. I can remember my first month of A levels so clearly. Still, it's like the year starts, and you're like, "Where? It's Christmas. What? Since when? Half terms. Like, why is it already here? Like, no, I didn't ask you to come. Like, where are you? Why are you here?" It's absolute madness. Like, not even joking. It's madness. Like, you'll go into school, and like 2 weeks later, you'll be like, wait, I thought I started like 2 days ago. Because you're working so hard, it flies by. But you have to be prepared for this because it can be really upsetting, and you're like, where's the time gone? Am I on track with work? You know, like, are we where we're supposed to be? And I'm only going to come on to the next thing, how to survive this like tunnel of fastness, if you know what I mean. So number 3 is make notes at the end of each day as much as you can, based off like the work you did in that day. Now, I did this because I had heard that this is what you're supposed to do in A levels, and let's just say it saved me. There were some days when I didn't, and obviously then like the next day you're like, gotta do that. You do get into a habit of doing this once you start it though, which you do have to start it. But like from the end of the first week, I was making my notes at the end of the day. You do cover a lot of content very quickly. So if you want to keep up with your note taking, and if you want to be able to write notes, you're gonna have to go quickly too. You're gonna have to keep up with school when it's flying by. And so, you know, the best way to do this, I think, is to make notes when the day you get them. For example, on a Monday, I have chemistry, where I had chemistry and biology. As I had further maths as well, but I had chemistry. I had 4 periods biology on a Monday, and so when I got home, I would make my chemistry notes from that day. I would make my biology notes from both classes for that day. Tuesday, I had chemistry and biology again. I also had maths and further maths, but maths and further maths were mainly just homework. I didn't make notes at this point for further maths. I did in the end, but yeah. you make the notes. On Wednesdays, I had 2 classes and the rest of the day was free. So I did use Wednesdays to like catch up on the work from Monday and Tuesday. If I didn't get any done at home, obviously you're going to have circumstances that means you can't get it done all the time. But having a day like Wednesday or even study periods to make up your notes up to that day are vital and are so useful. Then Thursday and Friday, I yet again had on Thursday I just have chemistry, Friday I have chemistry and biology, and so you catch up and you like finish your notes. Basically by the end of the week. By Saturday, you're going to want to have all of your notes from the previous week made. But if you do it day by day, it makes it so much easier. Okay, number 4. Make the best use of your study periods. Hi, welcome to welcome to 6th year. You have study periods now. And they are so much fun. It's so nice to have that break. And if you use it effectively, you can definitely make the most out of it. You can definitely use it for various things, but 1, use and make notes. Make the notes of your class before. Make notes from the previous day, like on a Wednesday when I had I had further maths, study, further maths, study. I was like, okay. And I would get most of my notes made, or even revision posters, stuff like that, made during those study periods. And another thing you can do in your study period is read your revision guides, annotate the revision guides, so that you can have the maximum understanding of what you learned in that topic. There are some really good videos that I posted last year that can really help you with things to do during study, how to revise, that kind of thing. And number 5, did I get to number 4? I did. Did I even remember to do before? Anyway, number 5. Enjoy it. The year will fly by, but enjoy it. You will have probably a lot more fun in your classes. They'll be a lot more serious, but you'll probably have a lot more fun. Teachers do tend to be nicer to you in 6th year than in previous years. That is no lie. They are, because they are teaching stuff that's more interesting and that they love, usually. Enjoy it while it lasts, because when you get to university you're like, ooh, remember school? And then whenever you get out of it, you're like, you don't get to see your friends every day and talk to them every day. Come on, this is almost your last chance. So make the most of it, enjoy it. But not gonna, seriously, my AS year has been my favourite year so far. It seriously has. I really enjoyed this year, actually. And, you should too. As long as you're doing subjects that you love and subjects that you really, want to study, it will be an enjoyable year. It will be an enjoyable year. Bonus tip at the end, you can change subjects if you want to at the start of the year. If you're really not feeling a subject, you can change. However, I would say do not make that decision too early, because you don't want it to come back and bite you. But yeah. But that is all I have time for today. If you enjoyed, subscribe down below. It really helps me out. It really does. Makes me feel like I'm doing something that you'll enjoy and you'll benefit from. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.